Well, I think this is gonna be the last time I use StreamYard. Oh boy, that is really frustrating. So I don't even know how to start this stream. Welcome to the jungle, or this is the 134th Battle of Ohio podcast. Except it might not be. I don't know. I can't get a hold of Thomas. He texted me. He was like, "Hey, let's go live," and I haven't heard from him since. So I don't like. I actually I didn't even intend on getting on the stream to do any streaming necessarily. But then you guys got in the chat, and I'm like, well, I guess I better show up now. So this isn't necessarily going to be like a full game stream or anything like that. Obviously, I didn't even title it that. If Thomas shows up, we'll do an episode. If not, then we'll probably just talk about the Lions and Chiefs and hang out for a little bit. I guess I don't know. I don't know. This is totally not what I intended. So, just a heads up. I may not be able to stream the Bengals game this Sunday. So I was intending on doing that, but then some plans happened. So that's just kind of what my life is right now, is making plans and then having to adjust those plans. So we'll figure something out though. I'll definitely do. If I can't do the live stream though, I'll definitely do a recap like I did last year. And I mean, my intention is to do both, but let's see what we got in the chat. So, Patriots fan for life 10, which is, I got, what's your name? Matthew Thompson. Yes, I remember you. I remember you every time you show up, you say, "Do you remember me?" I'm like, "Yeah, I remember you. I remembered you last time too." But hey, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you. And we got Mikey in the chat. Yeah, he remembers you too. The Saints are going to dominate the Titans. Well, Mikey, I don't. Did you? Well, first of all, it's the Titans, so yeah. Do you see what the power rankings I put out though? I knew you weren't going to be terribly happy with my power rankings this week, but it is what it is. Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think I have him in fantasy too. I can't quite remember. I was going to do a league. I was thinking about it because some of you guys said something about it, but I didn't get it set up in time. So here we are. I'll try to do one next year since there does appear to be a bit of interest, but I just didn't get it set up in time. And then Bacon Man. Good name. I like Bacon too. It's me, Chad. Hi, Chad. Chad Valentine, right? I believe. Did you rename your profile? Is it Bacon Man now, or is it a new profile? As Patrick Mahomes throws to Jarrett McKinnon for a first down. Let's go. All right. So this is really impromptu right now. I mean, I guess we're like, I guess it's a Q&A. So, ask me anything, I guess. Like I'm not streaming this game because I definitely do not intend on committing to the whole game. What's going on, Ryan? What's going on? Yeah, I'm streaming right now because I'm here. But yeah, I'm going out of town this weekend, and I'm almost definitely not going to be back for Sunday, which I'm a little annoyed about. But it's also kind of my fault. So, but yeah, it's basically just a Q&A, I guess. I had no intentions in showing up unless Thomas shows up. If Thomas shows up, we'll do a podcast episode. But I don't know where he went. I don't know what happened to Thomas, man. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. School is actually it's time consuming, and that's why I haven't been as active with my uploads lately and everything like that. But I'm having a lot of fun. It's quite enjoyable. And it's weird. This is the first time in my life I've ever enjoyed school. It's weird, but I mean I'm going for like digital media, so I mean like what could be cooler than that, right? And Chad is sick. That's unfortunate, Chad. What are you sick with? Hopefully it's not well, I mean, there's a lot of things I hope that it's not, but in particular, the one thing I can't say, or maybe I can, I don't know. Like, I don't know if was that real. Like you can't say the name of the virus that went around for a while. Like you can't say that on your stream or something bad will happen. Like, I don't know if that was like fake news or if that was a real thing that like YouTube put out, like it messes up your algorithm or something. I don't know. All right, nice. 3rd and 5 stop on Patrick Mahomes. Good job, Lions. I actually predicted, and I haven't had a chance to do the predictions with Thomas this week, but I actually predicted that the Lions are going to win this game because you got Travis Kelce out and Chris Jones is out. And the Lions are a damn good football team. So I actually fully expect the Lions to win this game. No, it's the flu. Okay, well that's close to what I was talking about, but it's not quite what I was talking about. So I feel great about the Saints. Don't care what y'all say. Well, you know what? That's fine, Mike. Like I felt great about the Bengals every year when they were going to be terrible. Well, okay, that's not true. I didn't feel great about them, but there were definitely years that I felt great, and it wasn't. It did not turn out that way at all. So I mean, like, hey, I'm not saying the Saints won't be good. I'm just saying I would be surprised if they were. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. There's actually plenty of people who do think the Saints are going to win the division this year. So I mean, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm seeing something different. But I don't quite buy what's in the system right now. The flu. I think I responded to that one. It's the same. It's kind of close to what I was talking about. Question: what are my 3 top superhero films? So the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, I really enjoyed that movie when it came out. Now that might be nostalgia bias talking, but I was a huge fan of that one. I think the first Avengers movie that came out. Now to be clear, I'm not a big movie person, so I haven't. You could be like, well, what about this movie? I may not have seen it, but out of movies that I've seen, I remember the I think it was the first Thor movie. I know that was awful. So like I do have some discretion here. It's not just all movies I've seen, but the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire I really liked. And then the first Avengers movie I thought was sick. And then Doctor Strange, is that a superhero movie? Is Doctor Strange a superhero? I know it's that kind of style, but like, if that counts, then Doctor Strange. I thought that Doctor Strange was a great movie. Yep, that is exactly what I was thinking, Bacon Man. I am, like I said, I don't know if it's fake news or not, but I'm under the impression that you're not like it messes with your algorithm if you say it like if you say the word. So I'm gonna not say it until I'm told otherwise. Spider-Man, yeah, dude. I'm not a big gigantic superhero person, but I like Spider-Man is definitely my favorite superhero. I friggin' love Spider-Man. Like I've always ever since I was a kid, I loved Spider-Man. I haven't seen as many of the movies as I would like to have. But I mean, like it's got the coolest villain on the planet too, Venom. Like that's like, yeah, it's just the best superhero arc is Spider-Man without question. And the best superhero video game of all time is Spider-Man 2, the old PS2 thing that came out. It was the first genuine open world type of environment that I had the opportunity to play when I was that age. I mean, I think there were a couple open world like massive open world games that predated that game, but I didn't have them. So like Spider-Man 2 was my first experience with like a massive open world game, and it was only New York City, but New York City is a big city, man. So yeah, that's all I got to say. All right, so it's a handoff for the Lions on their first play of the 2023 NFL season. And the Lions, I get David Montgomery. He is the Lions running back now, I guess. He doesn't really do a whole lot with it. So that was dumb. All right, what Mikey asked, what is my favorite holiday? What is my favorite holiday? My birthday. No, you know what? A funny way to get around that. My favorite holiday is Memorial Day. You know why? Because my birthday tends to fall on Memorial Day often, and at least at my job now, I get that day off with pay from work. So it's like the greatest birthday present of all time. Hey, happy birthday! You get paid to not come into work. So, but I mean, other than that though, like, I mean, I don't know, man, like. I mean, when I was growing up, it was like Christmas, but like as an adult now, Christmas is just the expensive holiday. It's not quite as fun these days. Thanksgiving's pretty good. I like my family tends to make really good food on Thanksgiving and the excuse to hang out with the family. So probably these days, I think Thanksgiving's my favorite. But like, if I'm allowed to break the rules a little bit, then Memorial Day, because my birthday tends to be on Memorial Day. Batman is my favorite character, and Spider-Man is my second favorite. That's fine, Ryan. You say whatever you want. Like I'm just talking here. Like this is the most impromptu thing I've ever done as far as a live thing goes. Like Thomas still hasn't got back to me, so I don't even know what's up. Wait, what? Hold up now. Yo! Hold on a minute. Okay, I need to verify this real quick, but I just saw on the official NFL Twitter page that Joe Burrow just got extended. Hold up now. That might be worth right there going on stream. Unfortunately, StreamYard's not going to let me get access to the raw footage here, but like maybe we can figure that out. I don't know, but hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me confirm this. Let me confirm this. This was 8:31 p.m. So this was 6 minutes ago. That's okay. A record deal. Adam Schefter's, Ian Rappaport's got it. ESPN's got it. Holy shit, boys, we got him. Not that I didn't expect it to happen, but like, oh man, I wish I was on stream. I wish I was on OBS now because like I can't. You guys aren't gonna see my reaction. I don't know. Whatever. We'll try to get this out. Yeah, dude, Ryan, Joe Burrow just got extended. They just dropped that news literally 6 minutes ago. So, hey, you know what? Football's back and Joe Burrow's back. So we got a 5-year, $275 million extension that includes $219 million, $219.01 million in guaranteed money. It makes him the highest paid player in NFL history. So let's see. 275 million times 5. That's a lot of money. Shit. Okay, so first of all, it's $219 million in guaranteed money, so that's just a flat, like, you know, like most of one season is guaranteed for him. But if he plays out the full 5 years and doesn't restructure his contract, he could make $1,375 million. Bro, the Bengals are only worth $2 million. What? What? That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Holy crap! All right. Well, you know what? I look forward to. I'm gonna do a video breaking down his contract. As soon as I get a chance. Like a standalone video, not a live video, because I'm sure Spotrac doesn't have the information right now. Although maybe it's only been for 6 minutes, but well, Spotrac has some information about it. No, no, they don't. No, they don't. That's not what I'm thinking it was. Okay, so let me see if I can find some more information. Like, you know, did they like put off some of the money or what's going on here? This is now turned into a Joe Burrow just got extended stream. So I'll get to your question here in a second, Chad. Jake Hayner got suspended. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. I do see your question, Chad. I'll get it to in a second. But I am trying to figure out what the hell is going on with Joe Burrow's deal. I'm not seeing any information other than it's 5 years, $275 million and $219.01 million guaranteed. So I don't know what that means as far as our cap space just yet. But I mean, I can't imagine it's great for the cap space, but you know, like Joe Burrow is the most important player on the team. Like, I don't really care what the cap space situation is. You get him signed, you know? All right. So Chad asked, did I play PSP when I was a kid or PSD or whatever it's called? It was called PSP. I didn't have one. I've never really been a big like handheld game person. I had a when I was a little kid, I had a Game Boy Color. Like, you know, one of those old school Game Boy Colors. I had one of those. No, I didn't have the color. I had it was like a black and white piece of junk. Was it called a Super Game Boy? I don't know. No, the Super Game Boy was the thing. What was that thing called? Generations of Game Boy. It's called DS now. Like, they rebranded Game Boy and turned it into DS, but like back in the day, it was called Game Boy. What was mine called? It wasn't the original Game Boy, was it? I'm not that old. No, because that was 89 when that came out. I'm not that old. No, but it might have been a Game Boy. My parents might have just been cheap and bought me like a old like 10-year-old console when I was like 7. Oh man. Let's see. What Game Boys were there? There was Game Boy and the Game Boy Color. Okay. Maybe my parents did get me an old 10-year-old thing. Can find a list of Game Boys. I swear, if anybody's popping up in the stream, by the way, and you're listening to me talk about Game Boys, then I'm sorry. I am a football channel, but this was not intended. So we just kind of this just kind of happened. Let's see, Game Boy, and there was Game Boy Pocket. That might have been what I had because that came out in '96. And that would have been around the time I had one. Game Boy Light. Game Boy Color. I think I wanted a Game Boy Color and I never got one. Game Boy Advance came out in 2001. That one was the one that really went big. And then the Advance SP and the Micro, and then they went to making Nintendo DSs. Yeah, I think it was the Game Boy Pocket because that came out in '96, and that would have been around the time I got one. So I'm pretty sure it was the Game Boy Pocket I had when I grew up. And I didn't really have much anything on it. I may have had a Pokemon game. I can't remember, but I know I definitely had Madden 97, which actually, now that I think about it, would definitely make sense that it was a Game Boy Pocket because they got me some games along with it. It was for a Christmas present. And I got Madden 97. That was the first Madden I got, and it was on Game Boy. And it was terrible, but it was football. And back then, you didn't have anything, Okay. The unfortunate part is that it's a little short. Would have preferred 7 years, but that's still great news for him. Well, I would have preferred 15 years, Ryan. I would have preferred a lifetime contract. You can retire whenever you want, just as long as you play here the whole time. I'm down with that, but whatever. Chad said, sorry, left his stream talking to his girl. I'm going to talk to your girlfriend then, Chad. That's fine. There's nothing important I promise you. This is all for fun. This is nothing important going on here. There was going to be a Battle of Ohio podcast episode, and then Thomas just disappeared on me. He said he wanted to stream, and then he asked how late I can go, and I told him 11:30 is the latest that I could be out because I don't want to be in bed. I want to be in bed before midnight. And then he sent me an emoji, and I haven't heard from him since. So whatever. By the way, I'm on StreamYard right now. That's why it says live with StreamYard. I guess the place I was using, the Spot Pod Network, is who I had StreamYard through. And I guess they got rid of their paid plan. So I might get rid of the Spot Pod Network because that was the only reason I was sticking with them. But yeah, I don't get custom overlays now. And I have OBS. And I think I might have figured out getting multiple people on OBS. So I don't even see the need to pay for StreamYard at this point. So we might just be doing away with StreamYard entirely after this stream, to be honest with you. Touchdown. Oh, was there a touchdown? Crap. I'm not even paying attention. We're on commercial right now. Okay, let's see if the chat. Was it Amon-Ra St. Brown who had the touchdown? I don't even know what's happening right now. I'll be honest. It wasn't that long ago, Matthew. I mean, I'm not going to harbor a grudge or anything like that. I thought it was kind of funny, honestly, but it wasn't that long ago. It was a couple months ago. All right, yeah, Detroit got a touchdown. Hey, don't forget, I predicted the Lions win this game. My boss today asked me who I'm betting on, and I told her that I'm not really a big betting person in the first place. And if you're gonna bet on somebody, bet on the Chiefs. That's always the smart play. But I had this feeling that the Lions were going to win today because we didn't know about Travis Kelce at the time, but we knew Chris Jones is out, and now we know Travis Kelce's out. So I'm just saying. I think the Lions are going to surprise some people today. All right, so what happened? Jared Goff passed to Amon-Ra St. Brown for a 9-yard touchdown. Well, there you go, Mikey, because you were wanting him for your fantasy team, right? Let's go. All right. Matthew, once again reminding us that he was my first sub. Yes, you were. Yeah. I think anyway. I definitely like I mean you brought that up when I had like 100 something subs, I think. But like I do think I remember when I first started my channel, I remember somebody with like who didn't have a profile picture at the time. And I think it was your name as my first sub. So I don't specifically remember that you were my first sub, but I think you're right about that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you are right. So I mean that is a pretty cool fun fact, you know. All right, we were talking about we were. It was literally just you like what happened. What happened? And we didn't say much about you. Well, at least I didn't. You know, I'm not going to talk shit about anybody. Period. But it was just really the reason that it was like rememberable is because you got like really mad that I like soccer, and that was what the most confusing part was. It's like you can have your opinion that you don't like soccer, but why'd you get so mad at me for it? Like I don't know. It was just kind of weird. It's not a big deal though. What was the name of the live? I don't remember. It was during some game stream. Like you'd have to go through all of them to remember. Never mind. It was during Buccaneers Bengals, as I said, as I just now remembered because Mikey said that. So yeah, it was during how long ago? Yeah, no, it was not 8 months ago. It was Buccaneers Bengals was the first preseason game, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's nothing terrible, Matthew. It's not even really anything worth going back and looking up. It was literally just we like it. The soccer thing came up, and I was like, hey, yeah, I remember when like Matthew got mad at me over soccer one time. That was weird. Now at least that was the majority of what I kept it to. I didn't watch chat the whole time, but the disrespect is crazy. What? Because over what? Over the soccer thing? Well, that's what I thought. I was like, why are you being so disrespectful about soccer? Week 13. No, what wasn't it? What wasn't it the first preseason game? Because I feel like that was like relatively recent. I don't know. I felt like that was relatively recent, but I mean, I could be totally wrong. I don't remember. All right, so Patrick Mahomes going to fake the handoff to Jerick McKinnon. Actually gives it, I believe, Sky Moore. Is he 24? Yeah, he's 24. Sky Moore gets it and picks up a few yards. Chad hopes that one day I hit 10 million subs. Well, you know what, Chad? I also hope that I hit 10 million subs one day. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. And what with my schedule getting as insane as it is lately, I don't know what's going to happen with the channel. I can tell you I'm going to keep putting content up on the channel, but I cannot promise a whole lot right now. What I can promise is when I'm done doing everything that I'm doing, that it'll help the channel long term. But as far as the short term, I don't know what's going to happen with subs and everything like that. I wasn't in the chat that game. Well, like live stream again, the preseason or did I not live stream preseason week 1? I thought I did. Oh, you know what? I might have missed that. Well, then I don't remember that. But I'm pretty sure it was relatively recently. It wasn't as far back as like last year. Definitely was not last year. It was relatively recently, like, a month or two ago, maybe. Patrick Mahomes rolls right. I don't think he picked up the first down. I think they got him out. And I think the ref is marking him out. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on what that leg there means. Might be like inches. I don't know. Mon-Ra has 11.7 points now. All right. I have way too many fantasy teams this year, so I don't even know who I got and who I don't got. I mean, I know who I got and who I don't got. I just don't remember which team they're on. All right, let's see. Football was 7 months ago. Yeah, but I thought it was during a preseason stream. And I also live streamed a couple times during the off season. So it wasn't necessarily during a game. 6 teams in fantasy. I think I have 10, maybe. I'm not sure. And it's across multiple different platforms. Yeah, sorry, Jeff. I can't right now. Because this wasn't intended to be a game. I wasn't intending to stream the game. I was intending to do a Battle of Ohio podcast with Thomas, my co-host, but he hasn't shown up, and so I don't even know what's up. I'm not live streaming the Lions Chiefs game necessarily. I just happen to be on at the same time. But I don't have OBS up, and the only thing StreamYard's currently giving me access to is this StreamYard overlay here. And then also comments. But either way, I think I'm probably done with StreamYard now. Like, I think I'm just totally done with StreamYard. After this stream, we're not using StreamYard anymore because OBS is totally free and completely superior. And I think I figured out how to get like multiple people on too. So like I don't have to use StreamYard if I want to have like multiple different people on, right? So I think it's going to be OBS 100% from here on out, and then I can put up game scores. I just can't right now because my intention was not to stream the game. It just kind of happens to be what right now it's really more of a Q&A than anything, because like I didn't like honestly, I wasn't even necessarily intending on, I wasn't sure if Thomas was going to show up, so I wasn't necessarily intending on like if he didn't show up, I wasn't necessarily intending on going live. And then I realized that StreamYard had already told people that I was going to go live. So I'm like, well, shit, I guess I have to get on stream now. But I mean, honestly, we've been on for like half an hour now. So I might go to like halftime or something, but I'm not staying on for the whole game. That's not my intention. But yeah, StreamYard sucks just for what it's worth. I think this is going to be my last StreamYard. And it's not StreamYard's fault necessarily. Like they're a paid platform, and they're just doing what a business does. I'm not trying to like defame StreamYard or anything like that. It's just like I can do everything on StreamYard on OBS, so why would I pay for StreamYard? You know, and like OBS is definitely more complicated. It's kind of an advanced platform. You have to really get to know it and get to figure out how to use it because it's open source. StreamYard definitely makes everything, like if you're first starting out, StreamYard's much better because it kind of like packages everything neatly for you. And it's basically like, you know, the difference between like, you know, a basic video editor and like Adobe Premiere, you know? So like, you know, StreamYard's good, like if you aren't really like super advanced, but I think I've outgrown StreamYard at this point. And the only reason I was using it is because I got it for free because of the Spot Pod network, but it doesn't appear that they're paying for it now. So I pretty much have no reason to do it anymore. And I'll probably start taking, if they're not going to offer me anything, then I'm probably going to go ahead and take them out of my, because they like last time me and Thomas came out with an episode, they didn't even like, I don't believe they even like I sent the audio to the guy who does the editing and he never responded to me. And I don't even think that audio ever went up. And on top of that, we don't need them anymore, you know? Like, I mean, I think I've done much better on my own on YouTube than I ever did hooking up with like ATB network, and the Spot Pod network, which again, not to say anything negative about the Spot Pod network and ATB network. They're really good for if you need like a boost to get going. But I think with them and with StreamYard, I've outgrown both of them. So I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and cut ties with them. I looked at the stream yesterday. Yep. All right. Patrick Mahomes bouncing around in the backfield, looking around, and he gets loose and gets down to the 10-yard line. So, you know, maybe they don't need Travis Kelce. Patrick Mahomes is going to do what Patrick Mahomes does regardless. But they definitely might need Chris Jones, though, because that defense isn't looking great right now. The stupid seal says it's back. Yeah, damn right, it's back. Let's go. And hey, by the way, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the feed, unfortunately, because of stupid shit and StreamYard and putting up a paywall out of nowhere and stuff. So, but my reaction to the Joe Burrow signing is on this thing. So if you're interested, if you want to see me get excited about Joe Burrow signing his extension, then go, probably about like 10 minutes or so in. I don't quite remember. But I'm going to try to cut that. I'm going to try to go get that and cut it out and put it up. But as of right now, that's about the best I got. Mikey says the Lions did a fake punt, which led to the touchdown. Did they really? It's funny. I wasn't quite. I didn't have the game up just yet at the time, but yeah. So but by the way, just NFL Game Pass International, which was the service I was using to watch NFL games previously, has completely taken a shit on me at this point. So which again I kind of expected. Like, you're not supposed to have that service if you live in America because it's meant for international citizens. But like, VPNs are a great thing. I kind of figured at some point they were going to shut that down though. So I do not have access to that this year. So I'm going to have to find alternative ways to watch these games, which is going to be something. Hopefully there's not too much latency and delay and everything. Even though I know there will be. And by the way, Patrick Mahomes just threw a touchdown to Sky Moore, I think. No, it wasn't Sky Moore. It was that guy, number 4. I can't tell who that is. Number 4. I don't have the roster up because I wasn't intending on doing this. Who is 4? Okay, you know what? The replay is not helping at all, so I'm going to look it up. Chat, if you know, let me know. I'll probably figure it out before you get it sent in chat. If my computer would load, maybe I won't. Rashee Rice. Of course, Rashee Rice. That's who I thought it was. Rashee Rice, who is a wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs that I totally knew before I looked him up. As I was already, hold on. Okay, as I was prepared to tell you guys, he played college football at SMU and is this year a second-round pick. How did I miss that? What? Oh, man. Okay. I guess I'm just stupid or not paying attention or something because he was a second-round pick for the Chiefs that I just totally missed, I guess. I don't know. But look, we're not even trying to be professional on this stream. This stream is just honestly like me trying to put a train wreck back together. So, that's just where we're at right now. Still haven't heard anything from Thomas. That's $1.3 billion. That's one. If he plays the whole deal and hits all of his incentives, that's $1.3 billion with a B dollars. You know what? I'm gonna take this live with StreamYard thing off because like that. If I do want to clip anything out of here, it's not gonna look good. So we're gonna take that. I'm not trying to advertise StreamYard. I just wanted to let you guys know what I was doing. It's gonna look real unprofessional here because I don't have any overlay or anything. This is the raw Kyle Phelps footage right here. Y'all are getting the real thing. I might even take my hat off. Look, you don't see that a whole lot. I'm usually wearing a hat on stream. This is new territory right here. Oh boy. Like I said, I'm just trying to smooth over a train wreck at this point, guys. No, great. My stream froze. Yep, that's why I bought the software. Not the software, the NFL Game Pass International. That's why I signed up for that shit, because I hate these fucking live streams, man. Like they're constantly like crashing and shit. Oh boy. But yeah, the NFL doesn't offer. Oh god, it's playing audio. Stop. Oh, I'll just turn off the volume. But yeah, the NFL doesn't offer a realistic streaming service, so it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, I don't have TV, so I can't watch the live games, and you won't let me watch like NFL Plus is stupid. So like they won't let me watch Bengals games, like local Bengals games. So like, what do you want me to do? Like, you don't give me any options here, so like, I'm gonna do what I have to do. You know, come up with a better service. That's all I'm saying. Just watched the video and I was so rude. Was I now? I don't think I was. I don't think I was, Matthew, but you can feel that way. You were pretty rude, to be fair. All right. Jared Goff gonna hand the ball off to was that David Montgomery? It is, yes, and he picks up 5 yards. So that's fun. So you found some random ass live video from 8 months ago, yeah, like hours and hours that I'm filming, and you just happen to find the one moment where we're talking. I don't believe that you even found it. Like in that short of a time, there's no way you watched that much of my footage to find the one obscure moment I'm talking about. There's no way, unless Mikey sent you a link or something. But even then, I don't know how Mikey found it, because it was like it's some obscure stream from somewhere. So I don't even believe that you found it, Matthew. All right, Lions on offense trying to. It seems like the Chiefs aren't going to struggle too much on offense, even without Travis Kelce. So, which I mean, it should probably be to be expected, right? Like Patrick Mahomes is going to be Patrick Mahomes, but yep. So their defense isn't great, so that's a weakness. But the problem is, if their offense is going to be what their offense is, then you just got to do what you got to do. And there you go. There's a 9-yard pickup for the Lions. So yeah, like I said, the Chiefs defense not amazing. So uh, the biggest barrier I think to the Chiefs repeating as Super Bowl champions, I think is going to be that defense, because not really feeling what they got going on there a whole lot. Well, I don't. We were disrespectful to you. Okay, that's the pot calling the kettle black, isn't it? That's the pot calling the kettle black. Matthew, don't get me wrong. I appreciate you being on my channel, and I like the interaction. But like, you want to talk about being disrespectful? There are times you got to be one of the most disrespectful people who comes on this channel. I mean, it's all in good fun. I don't care that much, but like, I mean, if you're gonna talk about it, I'm gonna tell you how it is. 5-yard run by David Montgomery. All right. So I think, I don't know, man. I'm kind of holding out hope that Thomas shows up at this point. Wait, did I do my math wrong? I must have done it. No. You know what? I think I'm stupid. I think I did my math wrong. Um. Okay. Yeah, I did my math wrong entirely. So how is he the highest paid player in NFL history then? Because didn't didn't Patrick Mahomes get like $1 billion contract, or was it half a billion? It might have been half a billion. Okay, so maybe I can't use that whole clip because, or maybe I can. Maybe I'll just show me not knowing how to do math. Oops. That's still awesome that the Bengals got him signed, but I said $1.3 billion, and that's definitely not correct. Um, I'm just not paying attention. So it's $275 million. Just like the whole contract's worth 275 million. Which once again, I thought Patrick Mahomes got a bigger contract than that. Yeah, I did not think about I did not think about that at all. Yep, I can't do math, but that's still a crazy ass contract. What did Patrick Mahomes get? Spotrac. Let's see. Matthew, you're bordering on just like whiny territory, so I might start ignoring you. Like it's starting to get annoying, dude. Okay, Patrick Mahomes got $450 million over 10 years. So I guess that would be divided by 10. So that's 4.5. No, that's $45 million a year. Okay, and Joe Burrow got 275 million divided by 5, which is 55 million a year. Okay, okay, fine. I miss. I see where I got my math wrong. Okay, I'm just dumb. Ignore me. I'm trash at going live. Yeah, yeah. Well, I this was also not intentional. So this was also not intentional. So I don't feel any shame. We're just here because Thomas didn't show up on me. That's the whole reason we're here. That's the whole reason we're here is because Thomas didn't show up on me. So you know, did the Lions fumble, bro? Well, it looks like they recovered it. So it's 2nd and 20. All right. Jared Goff rolls back, throws, and it's caught. And it's a nice 10-yard pickup there, but not a whole lot going on. Looks like they're in field goal range, so they'll probably score. All right, Mikey, Matthew, I'm genuinely considering. I'm genuinely considering banning you if you don't chill out. You're actually getting super disrespectful now, and I'm not okay with that. That's not what we're here for. All right, we're gonna go ahead and ban Matthew. Bye, Matthew. Just it's just disrespectful, man. Not okay. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I've been done with you for a while, but now I'm really done with you. Is that another fumble? Good God. Good God, Lions. All right, I guess that didn't work out. Yep, they did do a fake punt, which led to a touchdown. That's unfortunate. Well, okay, maybe I overestimated the Lions a little bit too much. Maybe I overestimated their competency. Maybe I'm just too much of a Dan Campbell fan. I don't know. Oh well. Oh well. All right. All right. Anybody else got anything? Because, like I said, I did not intend to come on here and just stream the whole game. So I'm probably going to go ahead and hop off unless you guys got some other questions you want to ask me. But other than that, just, heads up about what's going on the channel. Like I said, uh, I'm in school now, so it's kind of hard to pump out content like I was pumping out before. It is with the intention of having it be a bigger thing long term, but I just don't know quite what we're looking at as far as that goes. So I don't want to promise anything that I can't really deliver right now. But I can tell you I am going to stream as many games as I can, just like I do every year. Sometimes things get in the way and then I can't do it. Like week one, unfortunately, um, I'm actually going to be near Philadelphia when the game's going on. So, I can't stream that game. But I will try to stream week two. And then there's going to be a couple games I'm going to this year. But other than that, I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do game recaps as much as I can, and then probably the power ranking shorts. I really like the idea of that, so I'm going to try to do some power ranking shorts, and then I might do something else. I'm not sure, but right now I'm thinking just like live streams, recaps, and power ranking shorts. And beyond that, I'm not really sure quite yet. But anyway, Jeff asks a college football question, but who do I think will win the Pac-12? Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm not exactly a college football expert. The most I pay attention to college football is um, as far as like scouting for the NFL is concerned. So like I know how the college game itself works. I can watch college football and definitely know what's going on. But as far as keeping up with the standings and everything like that, I don't really know. So wouldn't it be great if Colorado won, like Deion Sanders? That'd be pretty cool. Um, hmm. My gut says USC, but I might just be stupid. I don't know. My gut says USC, but like I also feel like isn't Washington pretty good too? So I mean I don't know, probably one of those teams. But I mean maybe Colorado. Like I want Colorado to be good because of prime time, but I don't actually know if they're supposed to be good or not. So apparently those are Aiden Hutchinson's parents right there. His mom does not look like she is old enough to be the mother of an NFL player, but maybe that's a compliment. I don't know. I don't know. All right, we got 4 minutes left in the second quarter, and I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I'll stick around at least till halftime. Um, that's about the only thing I have here. Although we're going to screw it. I'll stick around till halftime. What's that going to be like? Another like half hour, maybe at most. Probably less than that. Hopefully less than that because I really did not intend on getting on and just like streaming today. So I'm glad to see chat's active for what honestly is a completely like useless stream. Like I appreciate y'all who showed up. Like I really do appreciate y'all who showed up. Like even I had to kick Matthew because just he's done. He's gone now. And I had to get rid of him because he was just he does this all the time. He just like starts acting like a butt and won't stop. And he just gets really I don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to talk trash about anybody. But even Matthew though, I appreciate Matthew showing up and at first anyway. Um, but like all y'all, I appreciate y'all showing up to the stream. Like I said, this isn't even anything honestly probably even worth showing up to, but y'all did anyway. So thank you. Makes me feel like even though sometimes it feels like this channel isn't quite where I want it to be just yet. It's still cool to see. Like we got like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got like 7 different unique people who have been in here at some point. When I used to be lucky to have even one comment during the whole thing. So Hope school is going well. It's going, dude. It's going great, Jeff. Like I'm really enjoying the program. Like it's really like it's something else. It really is. Like, I'm not gonna like geek out too hard on my channel here, but it is legitimately like really, really, really a cool experience. I'm actually really quite enjoying it. Um, StreamYard keeps taking your comment off. I don't know what's going on with that. It looks like it's staying on now. But what does this button do? What is happening here? Is this showing up on YouTube? Like I'm putting a overlay over. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. I don't even know. It looks like it's trying to be OBS, but I don't even save as new layout. Okay, did that do anything? Yeah, I definitely can't customize my overlay. What about the layout? I don't even know what's going on. I don't see anything. So yeah, suffice it to say, I think I'm done with StreamYard. So we'll be doing OBS from now on, like permanently. I'm gonna find some way to get the Battle of Ohio podcast on OBS too. The biggest problem is that it was just not really working out, but now it's jacking up on me anyway. So I think we're probably about done here. I think we're probably about done here for today. But I did say I'd stay till halftime, so let's get through halftime. Hopefully, the game is what is happening? Is StreamYard just completely malfunctioning on me? I am so confused. All right. Well, okay, so we're just going to. It's still doing it. I'm so confused. Dude, StreamYard is just a piece of crap, dude. Like this whole thing is just not working at all. So I think I'm pretty much done with StreamYard here. Now it's popping back up. I don't know. No, I guess I don't care. If it stays up, it's fine. Everybody can see your comment more, Jeff. All right. 3:47 left to go. Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, it's a good point, Jeff. At least I'm still live. Yeah, at least I'm still live. That is true. I don't know. I don't know. I like it's doing its job technically. I just it's such a pain right now. Like it's not working at all. So we're gonna be doing OBS from now on for sure. Probably that's actually, by the way, one thing I think see. Look, it's just popping back up and off again. Like I don't know. Like I really I can't control it. I'm not doing anything. So I mean, either somebody hacked my stream or StreamYard is terrible, and I'm much more willing to believe the second one. But I think I will be trying to do more live streams in general because like live streams are something that I can realistically get on here and do. Um, yeah, I can't really spend a whole lot of time editing right now because I got all this other stuff going on in school. But live streaming is something I can do because live streaming is something that I just put up, it's there, and it is whatever it is. There's no see, it just keeps flashing. But there's no um there's no like extra stuff required. There's no like because I spend hours on these videos that I'm putting out, guys. And if you guys have noticed, my content's been getting a little like more clean looking, and it's because I'm starting to learn all these new techniques and I'm putting them into as Jared Goff gets sacked. Sad face. But like I'm starting to learn all these new techniques and everything like that. And as I'm doing that, I'm starting to incorporate them into the videos to kind of like A, to reinforce them in my own brain, and B, to improve the quality of what I put out. The one downside is, with the stuff I'm doing, it's so time consuming. So putting out these videos just takes so much time that I just don't have right now. So I'll probably, for at least for now, probably going to try to transition more to some live content, which might be a good thing anyway. I don't know. But I am still going to try to put out like I said, at the very least, I'm going to try to put out like game recaps for Bengals games and shorts for power rankings, or at least the shorts. Like I mean, I just I right now school is a lot of work, so we're just going to see what it's going to do. All right, so we're 2 minutes and 2 seconds left, and the Chiefs get the ball back. See if maybe the Lions defense can stop them. You never know. Maybe they can. I don't know. Maybe. All right, Patrick Mahomes in shotgun formation. Probably you're gonna play run play, and this is the 2 minute warning. So, all right, he's gonna roll right. He's got number 4, that second round pick dude again, and it's gonna be a first down. So, the Chiefs score here. It's gonna be might be tough for the Lions, just because, like, I mean, if you get behind on the Chiefs, that's when it kind of becomes possibly untenable. That's right. I forgot about YouTube TV, but YouTube TV is expensive. Like, I don't know if I can even afford YouTube TV. That's part of the problem. Like, I would pay for it if it would actually help, but I think it's just way too expensive. Let me see if I can. Oh, here we go. Get NFL Sunday ticket. 4 payments of not $100 a month. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, no, eligible students can save with a student plan. I'm a student. See if that works. Okay. Tree of Cincinnati. Blue Ash. That's where I'm going, by the way. UC Blue Ash. Like it's UC, but it's on a different it's not on their main Clifton campus. It's on the Blue Ash campus, which is actually a lot closer to where I live too. Clifton is a bit of a drive for me. At least if I was going to go there every single day. School issued document that shows my full name, my school, my date proving enrollment for the term. Boy. Yeah, I might check that out later. I don't think that's gonna happen. Not to say don't edit stuff, but I would say no one is here for the editing. Yeah, no, I mean that's true. That's true. That's the other thing I'm kind of thinking. Like the vast majority of you come to this channel, just to hang out and probably get some like football content and stuff like that. So I think for me, part of what kind of happened is I got really interested in video editing, and I kind of started using the channel as an excuse to get really good at that. Um, to kind of like reinforce things. But I think you're right. I don't think this channel needs as much editing as I put into it. So um, at least well, and maybe that's not entirely true. So for you guys definitely I'd get out of the thing. No, I didn't. No, I'm still here. Okay. So you guys, you Jeff and Mikey and a lot of the people come into my live chats, and like a lot of my friends who watch this channel. You guys are not coming. You guys are coming for like football, and some of you are coming to watch me, which I appreciate. But if I want to expand this channel, I need it to look like something somebody would come to. Like if I want to get to the point where I'm like competing with like the Tom Grossies of the world, then it has to look like it's edited like the Tom, or at least the 5 Points. Like 5 Points doesn't put a ton of editing into his content, but it's definitely got like pictures and stuff up, right? So I mean, it looks like a video. not necessarily just like some guy getting on a camera and talking. But I don't know, maybe I'll put some content out like that too. And if it does well, then that'll be great. But I also like the graphics. So it's just it really just kind of depends on what I'm doing. But I am going to try to keep putting content out. Maybe I'll reserve like the heavy editing for shorts and stuff like that. I don't know. But we will definitely see as far as all that goes. All right, so there's a flag on the play. 107 left in the quarter. And John Hussey. It's going to be a holding on the offense, which I believe is the Chiefs right now. So going to knock them back, which is good. Which is good. Not to hate on the Chiefs too terribly, but everybody likes seeing a juggernaut get knocked off their pedestal, right? Like, I mean, people cheer against the Bengals for the same reasons right now. You know, people are like when the Bengals are doing really, really well, people show up and they're like, "Yeah, I want the Bengals to lose." Well, yeah, it's just part of being good, you know. So, you know, I mean, first of all, fuck the Chiefs, but that's also like I'm not trying to hate on them too much because it's not like they're Steelers or anything like that, right? All right, 3rd and 17. Wow. All right, well, the Lions defense might have held then. Yeah, but let's see if they can get past this 3rd and 17 because I wouldn't put it past the Chiefs. That's for sure. I will say, if I cut down on the editing, I can definitely knock these videos out a lot faster, and I wouldn't have to worry as much about it. And it would definitely fit into my schedule better. So maybe I will knock down some of the editing for now. I don't know. I don't want to get to the point where I'm starting to expand to a bigger audience, and then people come to the channel and think it looks like lazy or something like that. That's just my main thing. Like it's more about like trying to expand to new people rather than the editing's not so much for the people who are already here, but it's for the new people. Because the people who are already here, you know, like y'all are awesome and I love you for it. All right. Noah Gray in the game, as I would imagine. Patrick Mahomes rolls back. He's going to throw deep, and it is caught by MVS. Like a 30-yard pass. My God, Patty. My God, Patty. All right. What do they got the ball at now? Like the 30? They got 46 seconds left too, and they're got one timeout too, so they might end up getting a touchdown. Oh, yep, there's wow. The Lions defense just totally collapsed, and it's not a touchdown yet, but they're knocking on the door with 37 seconds left, and they got out of bounds. So that is why Patrick Mahomes is a 2-time Super Bowl champion right there. My God. MVS and then number 84. I'm not entirely sure who that is. Watson. His name is Watson. So the Watson guy. Will the Reds make the playoffs? Now that is a good question. Based off of everything I've seen from the Reds so far, as Patrick Mahomes takes a shotgun snap, rolls back, and this is easy touchdown. No, Noah Gray just stand in the middle of the. Yeah, I'm right here, guys. Nobody paying attention. Oh my God, Lions. Maybe I overestimated the Lions, man. I don't know. But will the Reds make the playoffs? I've been asking myself the same question. Again, not a big baseball guy, so I'm not 100% sure. But let's see. NL standings. Is this the NL, right? National League. That's what the Reds are in. That's the name of their baseball and their league system. How that works. I don't even know how many games are left. There's 162 games, right? So it looks like they've played on average about 148. So I know 138. So roughly about 140 games played so far, and they got about 20 games left to play. Reds are currently third in their division. Let's see what the playoff standings are right now. I actually don't even know how playoffs work in baseball. How do wild card teams work? And like, is it like the same as the NFL, where like if you win your division, then you get in, but then there's like some wild card spots that can get you in too? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't quite 100% know how. I'm sure there's probably wild card spots, but I just don't know 100% how it works. Looks like the Reds are okay. So the NL division leaders is Atlanta, LA, and Milwaukee. And I would say at this point, we can probably safely say the Reds are not going to win their division. Um, although oddly enough, I would think that they should be in the playoffs, right? Because like the two teams that are allegedly ahead of them, there's four teams: the Phillies, the Cubs, but then there's the Diamondbacks and the Marlins, which are like right like one game ahead of them. But they're not even one game ahead of them. Like it appears to be that the Diamondbacks are 72 and 68, as are the Marlins, and the Reds are 73 and 69. So I guess it's a .514 winning percentage, which is cool and all. There must be some sort of tiebreaker that the Reds don't have. But I mean, I would, if I had to bet the Reds making the playoffs, like probably not. Probably not, just because it just seems like the Reds don't have the best luck. Um, right now, it feels like, in addition to like playing well, they also need to have a little bit of luck to make the playoffs. And the Reds just don't really seem to have the best luck. So I'm going to guess the Reds probably won't make the playoffs. But man, it's such a shame because they were doing really well there for a while. Like, I mean, we all know the Reds are like, well, this is where they're announcing themselves, and the Reds are like, this team of destiny, and that's not the case. 3 wild card spots, huh? Well, according to MLB.com, there appear to be 4 wild card spots. I mean, I don't know for sure. Like you'd have to tell me, but it appears on the MLB website. Let's see if I can. I probably can't because StreamYard's going to make it difficult. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, share screen and share that screen, right? Okay, so here you can see. So according to this, and I might just be reading it wrong, but according to this, this is the standings, and this is the AL, which they have 3 wildcard teams. So like, but you can see here the line is at the 4th team. So are there 3 wildcard spots or are there 4? Like it looks like the AL has 3. Like clearly he's got 3: Tampa, Seattle, Toronto currently in place, which is kind of cool. I've always kind of liked the Blue Jays. But yeah, you got those 3 in place, and then for the NL, you've got 4 teams that look like they're in place, and the Reds are just out. Now, I guess it doesn't matter that much because Arizona and Miami have the same winning percentage as the. It's just because of the tie. Okay, they changed it since COVID. I don't know either, but it's just the way the website's displaying it appears to be they're saying there's like 4 teams, but the Reds have the same win percentage as those 2 other teams, so it is quite possible. But like they just gotta like get. Like they need to finish stronger than they've been lately to make the playoffs. If they keep playing the way they've been playing, I don't think they make the playoffs. But if they get hot again, then they will. Which probably is kind of like duh analysis, but just call me Chris Collinsworth, right? Okay, so we're done with that. And where are we in the game? Okay, Lions, Chiefs. Currently 22 seconds left in the game. Or what, in the half, not the game. In the half. And I said I'd stick around till halftime, so that's what we're going to do. And for what it's worth, I do have until midnight. So Thomas texted me and earlier, like way earlier, and said he wanted to stream. So I mean, if he does get back to me, we might come back and actually do a podcast episode. But I'm gonna go ahead and like kill this stream if he because I don't think he's showing up at this point. But we might come back at some point tonight. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool if we did. Although part of the problem is StreamYard is not letting me stream from multiple platforms anymore. So it's gonna have to go up just on my channel. And like I want it to go up on both channels, but right now I only have the option to go to one output on StreamYard. So we can't do it on the podcast channel, which is kind of unfortunate. But I'm also not trying to split the audience either, so it's gonna be up on my channel until I can figure out streaming from multiple different things, which should already be a damn thing, first of all, but this is where we're at. Did my stream freeze? God damn, this is why I don't like doing it this way. Now there's 4 seconds left in the half, apparently. So we must have missed a couple plays. All right, so here we go. 20. Well, no. Okay, so I'm just behind. With 29 seconds left, Jared Goff on 2nd and 5 throws to number 87, who is Sam Laporta. There we go. I do have him in fantasy, so I need him to do well because I benched Travis Kelce, which turned out to be a great decision, by the way. I didn't even know he was going to be out, but turns out he is. All right. I didn't have anybody out, so that's good. David Montgomery. I apparently have David Montgomery in fantasy, and he's not having a great game so far. Conversely, I'm up against Patrick Mahomes, so that sucks. And then Jahmyr Gibbs has not done a whole lot either. So, but he's done more than David Montgomery, so that's annoying. Great. All right, Jared Goff's just going to kneel on it, and that's going to be the end of the half. So that is going to be the end of my stream, I think. So like I said, for those of y'all who are still here, and for those of y'all who were here, I appreciate y'all showing up to this stream that just turned into a whole lot of nothing. Kind of a bit of an impromptu Q&A session, but it was supposed to be a podcast episode. I don't know what happened to Thomas, but we got here anyway. But yeah, I think I'll be doing more live content, and maybe more like kind of rough style content instead of like the heavily edited stuff like I've been doing. Because I think Jeff has a point about like that's not necessarily why people are here. So like right now, I'm less worried about growing my channel and more so just worried I want to maintain the people who are already here. So if y'all don't care that much about the editing, I might just like not do the editing for a while. I'm not gonna not do the editing, but because I can't not do the editing because like when I do those videos, I record them in like it takes me like 15 takes at least to do it because like I'm always gonna like you can see on my stream I've got like a bunch of ums and some buts and I go on these weird tangents and it disrupts the flow of the video, like this right here. So like I mean I'm at the very least gonna have to like edit it to some extent. But I think I will probably simplify the editing for now just because like I want to get content up and right now during school it's just so hard to put the content I want to put up. So I think we're going to like consolidate for now. But that way I can get some stuff going. Right. Yeah, that's pretty much, I think, what I'm going to do. So, if you're still here, there's only 2 people watching right now. So whoever you 2 are, you're probably subscribed already. But if you happen to watch this later and you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. And then, check me out on Twitter at Kyle Phelps92, Facebook.com/The Phelps, Butt Fumble Sports, which I am going to be more active with. And then the Battle of Ohio podcast, if, me and Thomas can ever actually figure our shit out together. But, thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you next time, and go Lions. Hopefully they come back.